Let me guess, you're not sleepy, you're just tired. You wake up tired, you push through the day tired, and by the time you finally have free time, you're too tired to enjoy it. And the weirdest part, even when you get enough sleep, you still feel drained. So in the next few minutes, I'll show you the real reasons this happens and a simple way to fix most of it without doing anything extreme. Most people think energy is about hours of sleep, but energy is mostly about sleep quality, timing, and what you do to your brain all day. Here's the simplest way to think about it. Sleep isn't a charger, it's a repair shop. If the repair process keeps getting interrupted, you can stay in the shop for 8 hours and still leave with problems. And there's a psychological trap here. We blame ourselves. We say, I'm lazy, I'm unmotivated, I need discipline. But what if your body is doing the exact opposite? What if it's trying to protect you by lowering your output because the system is overloaded? So let's break it down into 4 causes. While you listen, quickly ask yourself, which one is me? Because 1, you're paying sleep debt. Sleep debt is basically the bill you rack up when you keep sleeping less than your body needs, and the scary part is your brain adapts to feeling tired. So you stop noticing it as sleepiness, and you start experiencing it as lower drive brain fog, impatience, craving quick dopamine, sugar, scrolling, caffeine. That's why people say, I'm tired, but I can't sleep early, because you're exhausted, but your brain has been trained to stay stimulated. Here's a quick example. If you need 8 hours, but you sleep 6, that's a 2-hour debt. Do that 5 nights in a row and you're down 10 hours. That's not a little tired. That's a different operating system. And no, you can't fully fix that with one long sleep on the weekend. It helps, but it often creates another problem. You shift your schedule, then Monday feels like jet lag. So the goal isn't sleep more once. The goal is sleep consistently long enough until your baseline resets. Cause 2, your nights are getting sabotaged by light and screens. This one is massive, and most people underestimate it. At night, your brain needs darkness to release melatonin and shift into sleep mode. But bright indoor light, and especially screens, tell your brain it's still daytime. And it's not just the light, it's the behavior. Your phone trains your brain to expect novelty every 2 seconds. A new video, a new message, a new headline, a new argument. So you try to sleep, but your mind is still open tab mode. You lay down and suddenly your brain goes, let's review your entire life, your mistakes, your future, and 17 imaginary conversations. That's not you being dramatic, that's your nervous system staying activated. Also, notifications fragment sleep more than people realize. Even if you don't fully wake up, micro wake-ups can steal deep sleep, the part that makes you feel physically restored. So if you're thinking, I sleep but I don't recover, this is one of the first places to look. Before we continue, quick question, does any of this sound familiar to you? If yes, hit like so this video reaches more people who feel the same way, and subscribe because this channel is about explaining things clearly without overcomplicating. Now, here's what I want you to do. After you finish this video, come back to the comments and tell me, what do you think is affecting your energy the most now that you understand all this? I'll be there reading and replying. All right, let's keep going. Cause 3, dopamine overload, tired but restless. Here's where modern life really breaks people. Your brain was not designed for constant stimulation, but today from the moment you wake up, it's hits on hits on hits. Notifications, short videos, messages, headlines, opinions, noise. Every one of those gives you a tiny dopamine spike. At first it feels good, then your brain adapts, normal things stop feeling rewarding, silence feels uncomfortable, focus feels exhausting. So even when you're physically tired, your brain is still wired. You're not relaxed, you're overstimulated. That's why people say, I'm exhausted, but I can't shut my mind off. I'm tired, but doing nothing feels worse. Your nervous system never gets a chance to fully power down. And here's the dangerous part. When dopamine is constantly high, baseline motivation drops. So you feel tired and unmotivated, a brutal combo. Cause 4, energy crashes from food and blood sugar swings. Let's talk about food because this one is sneaky. If your day starts with sugar and caffeine, your energy spikes fast, and then crashes just as fast. That crash doesn't feel like sleepy. It feels like mental fog, low patience, no drive to start anything, wanting more stimulation or more coffee. So you push with caffeine, then you crash again, then you repeat. This creates the illusion that you're low energy as a person, when in reality, your fuel source is unstable. You don't need to eat perfectly, but if every meal's a roller coaster, your energy will be too. The paradox: why doing nothing makes you more tired. This part surprises people. Being inactive doesn't save energy, it drains it. When your body doesn't move, circulation slows, oxygen delivery drops, sleep pressure weakens, stress hormones linger, so you feel mentally heavy even if you did nothing all day. That's why a short walk can give you more energy than lying down scrolling. Movement tells your brain, we're alive, we're safe. And safety is what allows real rest. The reset. Let's simplify this into a reset you can actually follow. Not a morning routine with 14 steps, not a productivity fantasy. Just this. 1. Fix sleep and wake time. Same time, every day, for 1 week. That alone fixes more than people expect. 2. 1 hour of boredom before bed, no screens. Low light, do something dull on purpose. Boredom is the gateway to sleep. 3. Light early, darkness late. Sunlight in the morning, dim lights at night. You're teaching your brain when day starts and ends. 4. Move daily, lightly. Walking counts, stretching counts. You don't need intensity, you need consistency. 5. Eat to stabilize, not spike protein and fiber earlier. Sugar later, not first thing. Do this for 7 days. Most people don't feel superhuman. They feel normal again, and that's the point. If you're constantly tired, it doesn't mean you're broken. It usually means your environment is. Fix the system, and your energy follows. If this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really supports the channel. And before you go, check out the video on screen right now. It explains how to become fluent in any language in a simple, realistic way in just 1 minute. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.